The sun dipped behind the rugged peaks of Mecca, painting the sky with a final burst of golden light as day surrendered to night. The valley below was bathed in deep orange and purple hues, the colors of dusk spreading across the ancient Arabian landscape, casting long shadows over the sand and stone. Jabal al-Nur, the mountain of light, stood apart from the surrounding hills, its steep, craggy slopes leading to a small, humble cave near the summit, a place shrouded in mystery and reverence. This was the Cave of Hira, a sanctuary of profound silence, far removed from the city's noise and daily bustle, where time seemed to slow and the world grew quiet. Only the gentle mountain breeze and the distant calls of birds broke the stillness, their sounds echoing softly through the rocks and empty slopes. From this high vantage, Mecca appeared distant and small, its worries and concerns fading into the background, replaced by a sense of peace and detachment. This solitude was not forced, but chosen, a deliberate retreat to strip away distractions, to confront the essence of existence, and to seek clarity in the quiet. Here, a man sat in deep reflection, searching for answers to questions that echoed in his soul, yearning for meaning and truth in the silence. The cave was modest, its walls rough and unadorned, yet within its confines, a connection was forming, an invisible thread between heaven and earth, between the seeker and the divine. As the sun vanished and stars began to emerge, the stage was quietly set for an event that would change the course of history forever. In this sacred silence, beneath the vast cosmos, a moment was about to unfold, one that would alter the destiny of billions and echo through the ages. The world below faded into insignificance. Only the seeker and the infinite night remained, suspended between earth and sky, on the threshold of revelation. In the heart of Mecca, a city bustling with trade and tradition, lived Muhammad ibn Abdullah. He was known far and wide as Al-Sadiq, the truthful, and Al-Amin, the trustworthy, titles earned through a lifetime of integrity and kindness. His honesty and compassion were legendary. People from all walks of life entrusted him with their most precious belongings and sought his wise counsel in times of uncertainty. He was a beacon of trust in a world often clouded by suspicion. Yet, beneath the surface, Muhammad was deeply troubled by the injustice and idolatry that surrounded him. Newborn daughters buried alive, the weak and poor exploited, and hundreds of idols worshipped in place of a higher truth. The spiritual emptiness and widespread social corruption weighed heavily on his heart, leaving him restless and searching for answers. He yearned for something pure, a deeper meaning that went beyond the pursuit of wealth, status, and fleeting pride. Muhammad's soul was restless, longing for a connection to the divine, a sense of peace that rituals and customs could not provide. He often wandered Mecca's winding alleys, lost in thought, contemplating life's greatest questions. Who are we? What is our true purpose? Why do we exist? This inner turmoil drove him to seek solitude, not out of dislike for people, but to find clarity and understanding away from the noise of daily life. He withdrew to reflect and pray, searching for a light and guidance that empty rituals could not provide, hoping for answers from the Creator. This sincere quest for truth and meaning led him up the rocky path to the Cave of Hira, where he would soon encounter his ultimate destiny. The journey of seeking had truly begun, marking the first steps toward a transformation that would change the world forever. Muhammad found sanctuary in the Cave of Hira, retreating there for days, especially during Ramadan. His worship was simple: prayer, meditation, and reflection on the universe's majesty. He saw in the stars and sun the signs of a single creator. His wife, Khadijah, supported him completely, preparing provisions and sometimes climbing the mountain herself. Her faith anchored his quest. In the cave, he prayed for guidance, for his people to be led from darkness to light. Each visit purified his heart, preparing him for what was to come. True dreams began to visit him, a sign of the approaching revelation. These retreats were not escape, they were preparation for a mission that would soon begin. During the last 10 nights of Ramadan, alone in the cave, Muhammad's solitude was shattered by an event that would change the course of history. A powerful, awe-inspiring presence filled the space. Jibreel, the archangel Gabriel, appeared before him, radiating a light unlike anything Muhammad had ever seen. The angel embraced him tightly, enveloping him in a force both gentle and overwhelming, and commanded, "Iqra!" Read. Muhammad, unlettered and trembling, replied with humility and confusion, "I cannot read." The angel repeated the command, embracing him again, his grip firm yet compassionate. And again Muhammad replied, "I cannot read." A third time, the angel embraced him, then recited with a voice that seemed to echo through the very stones, "Read in the name of your Lord who created man from a clinging substance, shaping life from the simplest beginnings. Read, and your Lord is most generous, who taught by the pen, who taught man what he knew not, opening the doors of knowledge and wisdom." These words imprinted on Muhammad's soul, not read from a scroll, but poured directly into his heart, leaving him trembling with awe and wonder. The message was clear. Knowledge comes from God, the ultimate teacher, and the source of all understanding. The cave, once silent and still, now echoed with the first verses of the Quran, its walls bearing witness to a new dawn. The encounter was overwhelming, terrifying, magnificent, and utterly real. Muhammad was forever changed by this divine meeting. The era of revelation had begun, and with it, a new chapter for humanity. The world would never be the same, as the light of revelation began to spread from that solitary cave. The angel departed, leaving Muhammad trembling in the cave's silence. Overwhelmed, he stumbled down the mountain, shaken to his core. He burst into his home, crying, "Cover me! Cover me!" to Khadijah. She responded with calm and love, wrapping him in a cloak and sitting by his side. He feared for his sanity, unsure of what had happened. Khadijah's presence was his first comfort after the divine encounter. She asked no questions, only offered support. In that moment, her quiet strength steadied him. The weight of the message was immense, but he was not alone. When Muhammad regained composure, he told Khadijah everything: the angel, the command, the verses, and his fears. Khadijah listened, then replied with unwavering faith, "Never. God will never disgrace you. You uphold kinship, help the poor, serve guests, speak the truth, and bear the burdens of the weak." Her words affirmed his character and reassured him that his experience was divine, not madness. She was the first to believe in him, her faith becoming his shield. In that moment, Khadijah became more than a wife. She was his first follower and confidant. Her belief transformed his fear into peace. Her wisdom anchored his heart, allowing him to accept the immense responsibility. The foundation of faith was laid in their home. Seeking clarity, Khadijah took Muhammad to her cousin, Waraqa ibn Nawfal, a Christian scholar and monotheist. Muhammad recounted his experience. Waraqa listened intently, recognizing the signs from ancient scriptures. "This is the same Namus, Gabriel, who came to Moses," Waraqa declared. He confirmed Muhammad's prophethood, connecting him to the line of messengers. Waraqa then warned, "Your people will drive you out." Muhammad, shocked, asked, "Will they really?" Waraqa replied, "No one brings a message like yours without facing hostility." Waraqa's words confirmed Muhammad's mission and foretold the trials ahead. The path would be difficult, but the truth was clear. The mantle of prophethood had been passed. After Waraqa's confirmation, revelation ceased. The heavens fell silent. Days turned to weeks, then months. The angel did not return. This pause, the Fatrat al-Wahi, was a severe test for Muhammad. He felt abandoned, returning to the cave, searching the skies, longing for the connection. Mockery from Meccans deepened his pain. Khadijah's unwavering support was his anchor, reminding him of his noble character and Waraqa's words. Just as despair peaked, the silence broke. Revelation resumed. By the morning brightness, your Lord has not forsaken you. Relief and joy filled his heart. The pause had strengthened his resolve, preparing him for the mission ahead. The trial of waiting was over. The journey was about to begin in earnest. With revelation resumed, Muhammad's mission began. The command was clear. Arise and warn. Glorify your Lord. Purify yourself. Avoid uncleanliness. The era of contemplation ended. The era of action began. Khadijah, the first to believe, dedicated her life and wealth to supporting the new faith. Her home became Islam's first sanctuary. The first believers, Ali, Zayd, and Abu Bakr, joined him, forming the nucleus of the Muslim community. The message was shared quietly, inviting others to abandon idols and embrace justice, compassion, and equality. This was the dawn of a new spiritual era, a movement that would spread from Mecca to the world. The journey had begun. The light from the cave would illuminate the globe.